Joe, we're here in London. This is your third visit for the media launch for the Six Nations. It's a long day, lots of interviews, lots of photos to be taken, but does it bring it home? We're right on the cusp of the championship now.
Yeah, I think training yesterday brings it home, because that's when you're on the pitch, that's when the boots are on and you're working towards something that's a little bit more tangible. This is the day where it's a bit of a circus, really. You're going from interview to interview, and really I walk around these a little bit dazed and confused, to be honest.
So you can't wait to get back in the tracksuit, get the boots back on and get out on the pitch.
Yeah, look, this tie's choking me. It's probably not my most comfortable attire, so for me, I'm looking forward to training tomorrow, and we've got the open session on Friday, which is always a little bit of a boost for the players. There's always a reasonably raucous young crowd there, and that's when you really feel, once you've done that open day, you're a week away from the business really getting underway.
Does that bring it home for the players as well? I mean, we're looking into this championship now, 5 uncapped guys in the squad, no Paul O'Connell, lots of changes, and a very difficult opening game against Wales.
Yeah, I think a lot of those changes around the tight 5, which has been a real strength for us. I think our set piece is probably topped the scales, and statistically anyway, in the last couple of Six Nations. So our scrum, our line out, without Mike Ross, Ken Healy, Ian Henderson, Paul O'Connell, I think there are a number of changes there. At the same time, there's some excitement about the freshness that we'll also get to have a look at, and hopefully that will be a step in the right direction, and we'll progress from here. I think one of the things, just even having spoken to Sam Warburton this morning, it's his 5th time here, and that's probably the nature of the Welsh team. They've got over 1,100 caps. They're the most capped team. They're the most kind of continuous group, and if you have a look at them, they were the biggest team in the World Cup, 106 kilos per man. Fantastic experience, some real talent. So for us, we don't really look at it as a championship. We look at it as a test match against Wales, because we can't look any further past that first really tough game.
With all of that experience, but the phony war has started. Warren has us as favourites, as he usually does when we play them. Are we favourites going into this game?
Look, I know that certainly the bookmakers wouldn't have us as favourites. So for us, it's one of those external things that we don't pay too much attention to, including the banter. Really, it's about the 2 40-minute windows we get to demonstrate what we're capable of, and we have a very good idea what they're capable of. So we're going to have to be at our very best to be competitive with that, and it'll come down to fine margins at the end of the day.
As a coach, is this what you live for, the Six Nations?
Yeah, it's funny. People were talking about, how does it feel the start of a new 4-year cycle? 4-year cycles, coaches can't afford to live in 4-year cycles, because you're living week to week trying to prepare teams. So for me, this is the most important tournament of the year. It's where we really test ourselves against our neighbours, and I just, since I was a kid, I've loved this tournament. It has a massive history, and for us, it's incredibly important.